Hi guys, I'm Jan, and in this video I'm going to answer another question which you ask me quite often. It's all about the system, and you're asking me when you should look for the channel. And as I said to you in my main video, that you can actually look at the market and draw the channel anytime you see that channel when the market gets quiet. But of course we have I trade daily, so it's a day trading, let's say. And during the day we have the parts of the day when the market moves the most, and we're trying to catch that move. And so I would usually delete the day on three parts. So we have the morning part of the day, then we have day, afternoon, and we have the evening. And I'm talking in GMT, and because many of you asking me what time, but because you are in different areas, in different parts in the world, in different countries, then you're going to have different time zones. So I'm trading with Telemex, and I'm using MT4, and they have on the chart is GMT. I like to trade in using London time, but it's only about 1 hour difference in GMT. In summer, it's plus 1 hour. In winter time, it's just the same. So if for you it's hard to find out what's the difference in your area with GMT, just look for London. What's the difference in your place from London time? But remember, it's 1 hour, plus minus 1 hour difference, and I will be telling you in GMT. So we know that many of you probably knows about European session, and that the most trading is going on during the day European session. So some banks will open a little bit earlier, some a little bit later, and we are trying to catch the move in the morning, and especially when London opens. So I'm starting to look at the charts and looking for the channel. Sometimes you would look here actually after 6 o'clock. So let's have these examples again. So if you would look here, for example, it's about 5 o'clock GMT. The market slowed down. If you can see, it was like moving down before, and then it started to slow down a bit. So I would usually look and see is anything is going on. Can I draw a channel here? And if not, I will be watching the market up until 6 o'clock in the morning, usually 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning, GMT again. So really, so it depends, because I travel a lot and I don't trade every day. I trade some days, but depends where I am in the world. I would also, of course, try to look at the market and pick the time is more suitable for me. But it will always be GMT after 7 o'clock if there are no major news, because sometimes there are news there could be in the evening, and the market can wait for it. But if it's all quiet, no major news, after 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I'm looking for my chart. So sometimes I can draw the channel between 7 o'clock in the evening and midnight. But most of the time, of course, it's better to look and draw the charts after midnight and before 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes it could be even 7 o'clock in the morning. It all depends on the behavior of the market and where I am in the world. So that's, as I say, there are no rules, but some things you might would need to know. So that's what we're doing. Here is the example. You can see if we didn't have any channel before midnight. After midnight we started to form a channel here, you can see, but after that the market moved up again. So I will have to wait and see what will happen before 6, 7 o'clock in the morning GMT. And here we can see the channel formed. So I could draw the bottom, the top line and the bottom lines, and put the orders. You see, here's another example again. So I would look after 7 o'clock. You see, after 7, around 8 o'clock, we started to come down, get quiet, and move down a bit, and return and create a little channel here. but I still wouldn't be able. This is not a very good channel. Let's say if I would have decided to try to draw before midnight, it's not very good. So that's why I would be waiting a bit longer. And you can see the market moved up a bit, then it's moved down a bit, returning to the channel. So again, in this situation, I would have to wait right up until 6 o'clock in the morning before I could put any orders. And another example, you can see, of course, the movements happened in the morning. And for example, again, another example, here is all the same. After 6 o'clock, I will be watching my market channel for the channel to see what is going on. You can see the market gets quiet again, no major news, nothing. And this is very narrow, so I wouldn't usually draw the channel like right up here, because we really need nice little candles like this one. But these candles like this are very, very tiny. So I wouldn't draw, let's say, channel that way, because that's too narrow. That's why I'll have to wait a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And here we are again. So you can see before 3 o'clock in the morning, I could already draw the channel and put my orders. After 3 o'clock in the morning, the market moved down a bit and created another little channel. This would have been a little bit hard situation, except I would know, for example, that we can see the market was going down, so we have a downtrend. So I would have put my orders using this little channel. But you have no guarantees. It's never guaranteed. Market could have moved the other way, and maybe we could have drawn the channel using this candles. Could have done this, except this one would have been too narrow because a very small price range in here in this area. So I probably would go for this one and put my orders here. But it doesn't matter. Again, for example, before 6 o'clock, I have to still to do it, because you can see after 6, the market started to move, and this is the main movement happened. But if you would have get up, well, let's say, I don't know where you are, somewhere in the world, and you decided like it's more comfortable for you to check, well, 6 o'clock GMT, you could have checked it out, 6 o'clock GMT, see it's a little bit moved down, but you still have a channel here, so you still can draw it and put your orders before 6 o'clock. Or even around 7. It depends. Like this movement happened, well, that would have been a bit late. So you see that move happened after 6 o'clock, 6:47. So here we are. The best time is still before 6 o'clock, before 5, 6 o'clock, let's say. I usually try to put the orders before even 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's definitely, we're looking for the channel after 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, and just looking what's going on at the market and trying to draw the channel after midnight, and before 4 o'clock, 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning is the maximum, which is, again, it's in GMT. Well, hopefully I answered your question, and please check it out, my blog, which is janafx.com, where you can ask me questions and I'll try to help and answer as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe, and I see you later, guys. Bye everyone. Bye.